viewers, welcome again to the YouTube series of On Mental Health. I'm Rashmi Malapur Jaswal, and you've been watching a lot of videos about mental health on this video series. Today we have J. Surendra Kumar with us, who has lived a very active corporate life and has turned towards meditation. Let us understand from him how meditation can help us combat a lot of emotional and mental issues. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, madam. Thank you for giving me this opportunity
Yes.
to interact with my favorite subject. Favorite thing is meditation.
Yeah. Sir, I would like to start with one simple question: is that how meditation benefits us in usual life?
Okay, so meditation mainly it is required for each one of us in our day-to-day life. Mainly the in the life now we in the life we have a lot of issues. We have a lot of failures will be there, some family issues will be there, or some health issues will be there, or so many are there. But this is the common for each and every human being, this problem. This, but what meditation will tell us, in spite of having all these failures, whatever we have a failures which we are undergoing, which it can be family issues, or it can be health issues, or it can be mental issues, or it can be any issues. Meditation will give the ability to live with that, rather than generally what we do, we try to see the solutions. For any problem comes in our life, we look for the solution. So how to solve this problem? In the process, no, we always get into some trap and then get into another problem. When you solve some problem, one solution, another problem will come. Meditation, what it will do is, it will give an idea what is there to learn from this. Any problem comes, we generally jump into to find the solution, how to get out of this problem. That is the first thing. Every one of us will try to do that. But what meditation will tell is, irrespective of the problems, whether it can be health or whatever issues, how we can live with that, and what is there to learn from that. That is the first thing which you can open up in your mind. So how this is, that is the first point. Similarly, in the life, anything, whatever you wanted, whether you wanted a job, or you wanted a good family, or you wanted a good vehicle or house, or whatever, all these things, anything you want in life, it is possible with meditation. Issues comes in our life mainly because we are not having the peaceful of this mind is the main thing that makes our life issues. So because the mind is not in our control, so mind will always, every day we have around 60 to 70,000 of thoughts will be coming in our mind. So these thoughts always put us into, in that 70,000 of thoughts, only 10% of the thoughts only that can be useful for us. Remaining 90% of the thoughts are not at all going to be any useful for us. But what happens, we have no control on these thoughts, because when we get up and we again immediately the thoughts will come, and thoughts will keep on making us into a lot of problems and all. So when we meditate, what happens, we are focusing. Meditation means what? We are silencing the mind. That is the main objective of the meditation, is to silencing the mind. How to silence this mind? By we are observing our mind. We are observing the breath. We are observing the breath, natural breath, what is happening in our this thing. We are observing, and then with that we are actually, our focus is shifting from thoughts to the
Breathing.
Breathing.
Yeah.
So that breathing is a normal, natural breathing, what is happening.
Yes.
So when we start shifting the focus from our thoughts to the mind, to the our breath, then the mind will be keep on coming out. So when we, that means why we have to do this, main thing is why we want to shift the thoughts to the breath, because these thoughts only are making our health issues. Health issues or whatever issues are coming mainly because of our mind only. So
Yes.
mind, that is like thoughts and feelings. Thoughts comes from the mind, feelings comes from the body. So when thought releases, okay, I am not good enough, I'm having these problems and that problems, health problems, immediately what it happens is this thought will be releasing to the, from mind it will release, that will go to the brain. So brain, what it will do, it is nothing, no intelligence there. Brain immediately will send it to the body. So body will immediately have a feeling that, oh, then you get all sorts of like depression or health issues and all. So in the meditation, what we are doing is we are controlling our mind, thoughts, and shifting our focus to our breath. Breath means what? Whatever the breath is happening in our naturally in and out, whatever is happening, we are only observing. We are asking the mind to observe only the in and out breath.
Okay. Okay.
So when we start doing this breath, what happens slowly? It will have not happen in overnight, but slowly when we do that, so mind slowly, our idea is what we have to make this thoughts to be zero state. We have to bring it. Once the thoughts are there, then naturally you can you will be very happy, and it will not influence anything to your body. That you can whatever you want. So benefit, there is nothing called some one benefit in this. Anything. Suppose everybody has their own thing. Some people want. I have some bad habits. I'm drinking or something. Some overeating or I'm weight loss. All these things. Anything. All because of your mindset only. It is not possible. So in the meditation, what happens? We are clearing all the garbage, whatever it is there in our subconscious mind, uh, and then it is opportunities giving for the new thoughts to come into the your mind. So with that, what happens is you are free to choose what you want. You can release the thought, that will get manifested. Today you can't release any thought because it's already, your mind is full of thoughts. It is already occupied. There is no space to invent or bring something new ideas from your mind, because it's already preoccupied with some, with past lives, or with your friends, or with your parents. Something you got some belief system, you are believing that that is the true, and that is only influencing your mind, and that mind is affecting your thoughts, and the thoughts are affecting your body, and
Okay.
then
Okay. So
this is what it is.
it is the mind and body coordination that happens through meditation.
Yes, madam.
I just wanted to ask you one important question that a lot of viewers have in their mind. Does meditation control anxiety, sleeplessness, and overthinking?
Yes, madam. See, this anxiety, sleeplessness, what else, madam? What other thing?
Sleeplessness, anxiety, and overthinking.
Overthinking. Okay. So these are all, see, this anxiety, sleep problems, or other issues, whatever we have issues. These issues mainly, first of all, we should know who am I, what is my purpose of life. The point is, we don't know who are we, and we don't know what is our purpose of life. So we just go based on the society, and based on the people on comparison, and based on our parents or their guidance. With all these things, we go uh, and get into ourselves into all this anxiety. Oh, he is great and I am less. And so like these things, so many problems are encountered mainly because self-realization is not there. Self-realization is means basically, who am I? Who am I means I am telling that I am Surendra Kumar and I have my house and my family and all these things. We have the lot of identities there, big identity. But we in the meditation we realize that actually I am nothing is belongs to me. These are all given temporarily. I got it for me to experience something in this earth. But earlier, before coming to meditation, I was thinking I am Surendra Kumar, I am MTech, and I am family, and I have a house, I have a car, all these things. But actually, these are all being just given us me just for to experience something. But that is not belongs to me. Moment I get a attachment, these are all not it as belongs to me. If something happens, suppose I have a car, I have a lot of affection in that car. Something happens to that car, immediately I get anxiety and I get depression and I get a fear and I shout on people who has done and all. But actually these are all, it's not belongs to me. Even this body is also not belongs to me. We get some health problems, we immediately get worried. Why get all these things? That is basically we get it all these problems based on our psychomatic problems, or it can be due to our bad karma, past life karmas or negative karmas which we have done in our this lifetime or past lifetime. Those things will come in our life. So we have to just receive it as it is. Exactly in the meditation, what happens is, irrespective of any condition, no matter what, any condition, you accept the as it is. You don't try to change the your circumstances. We look it into yourself. You look into yourself. Don't try to see the solution for outside or others. You see that how you can accept that conditions as it is, the way it is, the way it is not. Whatever it is, the condition. Once you accept that conditions, you won't see any anxiety and you don't get and you get a sleep properly. Otherwise, no, my house is very small and his house is good. Then immediately you don't get sleep. You would start getting worried about that. So
Basically,
you
it's a
compare
journey
with
inward. It's an inward journey.
inner journey. Mainly we are looking outside for all the solutions. All the time we look for the solutions outside, but you don't get any solution when you look outside. We have to go inner journey only. Go inside and try to understand your own soul. That will give you the right direction. Right now what happened now, from our soul and we, there is a in between called mind is there. So what is happening now, this mind is taking over us. That is because of the mind. Mind now, it is always, it will drag you to the negative direction and it will never make you, put you in taking adventures and something. It will always give you the more fear. It will tell meditation what happened now, when we start observing the breath, this breath will silence the mind and it will allow you to connect to your inner soul. Once you are connected to your soul, soul is the pure and it will give the right, means correct way. The situation, any situation comes, you should be stable, because we have designed our life. Actually we have designed our life and come to this earth. That is what I want, this type of family, this type of wife, this type of house, this type of health issues. These are all we have already planned. Because of our past karmas, to clear those karmas, to balance those karmas, we planned, and those things we are day-to-day life we are seeing. And that one we have to accept it. Once you accept, why we are taking that, from that we have to learn some gnana, means some wisdom we have to get out of that. If some issue is undergoing in our family or myself, that means something I have to learn from that. So once I get that gnana, that will vanish automatically. You don't try to heal or don't try to ask somebody help. What happened? No, the lack of spiritual wisdom and spiritual energy, we are struggling to live in the material life. Once we get the spiritual knowledge or wisdom and the spiritual energy, that is a foundation. That is a foundation. It is required. From that, then you will know who are you. Once you are clear about who are you, what is your purpose of life, then you will enjoy the material life. Whatever you take to life, you can undergo same thing. But today, what happened? We are other way we are doing it. In the childhood onwards till 50 years, we are only running back onwards only on the material life. And after that, at the 60, we are thinking about the spiritual life. There is no use when you get by the time 60 years, if you know spirituality also, it's not going to make any difference.
Any difference?
So it is required from the age of at the age of 10 years or 8 years only, people should start controlling us. It will take you to drag you to different directions learned from the market or in the society. So it will take you to wrong direction. So we have to train the mind. Basically, you have to give the training, right affirmations, right things we have to give to our mind. Not just to give a mind and let it do whatever it wants, then it will make your life miserable. And we get into all these type of anxiety problems, BP related issues.
Important question. In this modern life, we are having lot of issues about relationship. So, does meditation help us uh, bond with people in such a way that we have a peaceful life? Does it help in maintaining our relationships or having a much closer relationship with people? I don't know. I mean, this is what I have observed around me, that people are having lot of relationship issues. So I thought I would ask this question to you.
Yes, madam. See, the relationships also same thing. See what we see these relationships is this. See, for having the good relationship, the spiritual wisdom, spiritual energy or spiritual knowledge is very important. What we are always know, our relationships are not good mainly because I am right and you are wrong, you are right and I am wrong. These are all trying to show ego. We bring this ego in front of us, and that only will take us spoiling our relationships. So this relation, once you clear about who are you, what is your purpose of life, so why did you, these are all already decided by, before coming to the earth only we are already decided, madam, who is your wife, who is your daughter, and who is your family, and what is that, everything is properly, very systematically, it is your purpose of life is designed. In the same way, you get, when you get to the come to the earth, you go to the particular parents and particular wife and particular daughter and all son, everything is pre-planned. Only thing is you come, you'd experience that. But today we don't, because we don't know that, because we are in the material life. Spiritual wisdom is not there, and that is how you get that spiritual wisdom and spiritual energy, only with meditation. When you do meditation, you get to know who are you and what is your purpose of life, and then you will know the, once you know the purpose of life, all other around you, they are all only playing the roles only, they are not really, they are like that, they just come to give some they play their role. Sometimes they will be very very much loud, and sometimes they'll be very harsh with you, sometimes will be, all this is only for us. Our soul is to ascension, has to happen, soul has to grow. Person who has received that anger and that abusing and all, he will carry that for the rest of the life and spoil his life. Actually, this is all we in the spiritual, when we have the spiritual wisdom and knowledge and all, we just leave it there itself. It is his point of view he has taken. You choose whether it is really affect you, or is it really you are that, you are not that. It is up to you.
Yes.
We should not mainly depend on others. Others cannot, you should not control. Your remote control should be with you only. You should not give your control on others.
Agreed.
So once you give the control others, they will they have the freedom to talk whatever they want. You have the freedom to speak what you want. So you have no control on others to stop anything, including your wife or whoever it is. They have the freedom to speak whatever they want.
Mm.
But it is our choice whether to just leave it as it is or accept and move forward. So moment you take those things into your life, your relations will maturity. We try to, because of lack of spiritual knowledge, we see that he is right, I am right, he is wrong. All these things are all between with us only. So what I'm trying to say is, don't try to fix others. You get fixed. You should see what is that I should do here, how I can make a difference here, rather than trying to bring the difference on others. You see what I can make it. Once you see that, others will get automatically gets transformed there.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
This is my-
This was a lovely
yes.
answer. So with this, we end our discussion on meditation and how meditation can help us in daily life. Thank you, sir, for being on our show. And it was a great, enlightening conversation that I had with you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.